Alright, so we have, remember, you guys should always have like a little cheat sheet with you on a small, maybe, yeah, time constraint. So we have now we have a straight line where we've taken a long conversation and we just straight lined it right into a very quick process of closing, getting into a closing. We have equity and we have end goal. Okay, so when we were doing the strategy last night, so we have intro, yes, there we go. So from here we had time constraint, end goal, equity, and then what? Mm-hmm. So now we have the sequence of succession.
Okay, is that the order of it? Time
Yes.
constraint, end goal,
Mm-hmm.
and then equity.
Mm-hmm. Right, but we mapped it all out, how to figure out which one should flow naturally, which had more power, which had more
Okay.
energy, right? And then we hit greed.
Feel to the greed.
Mm-hmm. So, no. We would end or terminate. And if it
It
was,
says yes, go right into time constraints.
right. See, there you go. So this is not the actual words, this is the actual processes. You like that, huh? She loves it, right? But it really does help you.
It really did.
It empowers you. I'm empowering you, giving you the technology to empower you to understand the concepts that make you successful. Not the words and the questions, and no, it's understanding the process of how do you get. And then all in between here, there's adding energy. There's all types of things that we're using in here to make it a successful experience. So to answer your question, right? Now, did you get it sold yet, or you sold something offers? Yes, we're selling something offers. Now you can at that point you can say, well, why do you think your home didn't sell? And you can say like, what are the possible responses and how would that make someone feel? And what are the other options that I could say to somebody and figure out would be the best one that would have the best energy, that would be the most progressive in the conversation, right? That help you stack an agreement in your favor. And then you can start to figure out what the sequence is. That's the blueprint right there. So the time constraint would be, so if I brought you a strong offer, my buyer wanted to move in 30 days, would that be enough time for you to move? Yes. Now, end goal makes sense. By the way, where are you moving to? You already have a home picked? And then here we go again. We have the strategy for yes and no. Either one, we have a plan for that. How long you lived in your home? How much do you currently own your property? Right? Yeah, exactly. And then we go right into the close. So end goal, equity. So you might go from time constraint. So if my buyer wanted to move in the next 30 days, would you be able to move? Yes. How much you own your property? You could do that, but when we compared them to see what the flow would be like, it actually made more sense to go with the end goal, then the equity, and then the close. It's just a natural progression. There's a flow to it. There's a harmony to it. Okay, so let's look at these pages. I'm going to talk about these pages in the book of the professional. Page 12. Oh, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I don't want to forget that.
You got this? Professional?
Okay, so number 12. The professional works diligently all the time to improve clarity in their mind of their goals and work achievement. That's what we did all day yesterday. we were getting more and more clear about how to achieve this process successfully, and we had a breakthrough. Okay? Page 22, 23, I want Anita to come up here and Shayna to come up here. All right, so page 22. What is the first part of the script? What is the first part of the script? Come on, you guys.
The intro. The intro.
No, it's not.
Sales question.
No.
Oh, the ideal client profile.
The perfect ideal
profile.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Right? Why is
have
it the
that.
first part of the script?
Because
So you
if you don't have it, then you're not gonna go anywhere with the call. So you really need to know
That's
your
what you want
work.
to attract too. So
Yeah.
you want to put it out there what you're trying to attract.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't agree with what Anita said. The reason why the ideal perfect client is so important is because if you don't know who you're looking for, how do you know who to talk to, who not to, who to spend your energy and time with, and who not to? Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I said Anita. I didn't say you.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, so the ideal perfect client profile is going to put you in control right from the very beginning, because you're not going to try to make it work with everybody. You're looking for someone very specific, and then now that you have that person, you're tailoring all your questions, and when you talk to somebody, you're constantly pre-qualifying them to see if they're your ideal perfect client profile. And this is where we're going to practice and demonstrate acting confident, and this is how you do it. Okay? Develop your conversation to the point to where they must give you the answers to your standards, or you reject them. Okay? So with the way that works is you have your ideal perfect client profile, you ask them a question, and you're looking to see if it matches here, otherwise you get rid of them. Okay? So what we're going to do is, let's see here. Okay, so let's go back here. We're just going to use the perfect, not the ideal. We're just going to use the perfect characteristics, which are what?
They listen.
No, that's ideal.
Oh,
What's perfect?
they
Perfect
wanna
is the
sell.
circumstances. Perfection is the circumstances. That's the time constraints. That's the equity. That's the end goal. Those are the perfect situations.
Oh, yeah.
The ideals are the attitudes, the behavior. Ideally, I would like them to do this. Ideally, I would like them to say that I'm the best in the world and all
Right.
that. But perfectly is they have the equity.
The three things.
Yeah, they have $300,000 in equity. They have super time constraints. They have an end goal issue that I can help them with, right?
Okay.
So you're going to ask them a question based on the perfect circumstances that we're looking for.
Okay.
Okay? So, Shayna, Anita's going to ask you about your equity.